Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo. The only tiny thing we have to do is get over to Anjou and, get our capital there. And that's it. Of course, we don't even know what an old world is yet. Or a new world? Would it be our new world? I mean, technically. In game terms, it's not. Unfortunately. Anyway. Neither here nor there, we're Quizquiz, we're going for stuff. We can't get our achievement, you know by now why. And if you don't, I don't know, check out my other episodes. We just stack wiped some natives and we died, I think. And this might be the first bad king we get in the whole campaign. At least they're not terrible at mill. They're not terrible at mill, no, 0, that's a great number. No, they're not terrible at hardmen. Which is what we direly lack right now. Clearly I would prefer to have a better king, but I suppose we're gonna have to make do. Maybe we're gonna get lucky and get a great perk. Not sure what that be right now. I'm not... No. We're also in a war that we could easily end right now, but we plan to take a bunch of land. And I'm still pretty overextended from stuff I took. I think earlier this war, if I remember correctly. Earlier this war. Anyway, Liberty Design Subject, thank you. I wanted a good perk. It's not a bad perk, it's just nothing. I think I'm gonna grab this admin tech. We're gonna have to core land in a minute. But I think we need to just start getting that admin tech going. Minus 15 is pretty good. One reason we really want admin tech. Ooh, you have no legitimacy? Yikes. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Oh right, we had that heir die. We had that great heir and then they died and they didn't have any time to build any new legitimacy. Yuck. Oh well. One reason we want to take admin tech is that we're super behind in tech and therefore getting a lot of corruption from unbalanced research. Difference of 5 points here, giving us 0.3 corruption every month, which is just super expensive on our monies. What else would it be expensive on? You know what I'm trying to say. It costs a lot of money. We won the siege of Ottawa Piscat, which I suppose is nice. I don't think we're going to do anything to the Cheyenne, he says. Seen tribal land in the list, but no. Can't pillage your capital. I could vassalize you. But again, I'm not aware that that's going to be of any use to me. You don't even have any claims. Nah, let's just sue for peace. For war reps and trade power and ducats. Don't need prestige because, well, we're pretty prestigious these days. So we don't need to enter rivalry. I mean, I can. So I suppose I will. Just overcap on that prestige. Why not? That it? Nearly for themselves. Get them out. Which I had hoped would black flag my troops. It didn't. I'm gonna stay up there until we peace out the actual war. Because I want my cannon to be black flagged, not to be attacked by natives when walking home. And we should almost certainly get black flagged. Ooh. No. Maybe I can black flag myself by walking into their capital here. They moved away. And I'm suddenly standing in other land. My friends did get black flagged walking into India, so I hope that I can do the same. I think I'll not state this for a moment. It's going to be more important to core the overextension away that we're going to get from taking a bunch of these folks' land. These folks' land. You know, words. The land of these folks. How are we doing on an overextension anyway? Can I peace out? 15 sounds like I can peace out. I want all the things I have claims on. Clicking is difficult. And then I suppose I'm going to consider more. I don't really have the admin to core any of this. And of course everybody will be peeved. A Satuskdin and a Maskutin. Only one of which I can take, I think. This is a 6 development fur place. Oh, I could give that to Kispoko. Couldn't I? I feel like I would be able to. Unless because that... what's the place? Maskutin. 37% war score if I give it to them. Oh, because they're... Right. So we're not going to do it this way. We're definitely going to take it for ourselves, but we might give it to our subject after the peace deal. They get increased cost because they're still a tribe. Don't know what that does to their being a migratory thing if I give them land. I suppose we'll see. I just like the idea of saving some admin here. Which is why I want to do it this way. Sure. Sure. Yeah, there's probably going to be some people forming a coalition for a moment here. Or two. Drackets. 68% overextension plus 15 is fine. And then I want to go subject, Kispoko, Grand Province, Maskutin. What's Ho Chunk? That place? Oh, they can do it across Lake Michigan. I mean, I'm not gonna do that, or am I? Definitely grabbing them. Maskutin. Is this one of the new places? It is. I mean, we have a claim on it, which makes coring for us cheaper and faster, but I think I rather like the idea of my subject dealing with that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, how about you deal with Ho Chunk? Which probably means I could grant them more now. Such as Meskwaki and Ozakiwaki. I think this is very much worth it while we have no admin. We'll have to see how well they can deal with this. But and I even give them back Soye. I'm just gonna give them all the stuff. 63% overextension, surely you'll be fine. I'm not gonna give them P Warriba because we already have a core, but they can have Paksoye. There you go. Also, pretty sure I want your trade. Is that true for Chihuahua even? No. You keep your trade. Alright, and now I can go here, and then I can at least help support conquest against my own subject there, because we still have those claims. Core this. And yeah, I suppose make this a state. Core as much as I can. Afford to. Can I suppress from here? No, right? No, I can. Okay. I can't suppress around the lake. But that'll just have to be fine. What's my 28? I'm wondering if I sent my 14 stack. I know, but they're busy suppressing down here. Takes you quite a bit to suppress, apparently. So let's do that. All right. And now we try to be at peace for a while. I think. I also want to build those workshops, potentially, possibly. I mean, we got the technology, and I think we'll have a few good places for workshops. Yes! Jeez. When you get numbers of workshops that are usually reserved for manufactories, you know that's a good workshop. 0.5 G. I couldn't care less. Well, I don't know. Kind of could. It's not irrelevant. Oh, my legitimacy. This is rough. Ooh, double the natives. They're still dying, but it's a lot of natives. Come on, give me that core. In not away. There. Cabinet of Curiosities. How very novel. I can spend 200 ducats to buy an innovativeness and gain 10 years, 10 prestige. To really don't need. So we're spending 200 ducats for an innovativeness. Or you can do none of that. Or did I screw up? I might have screwed up. I think I screwed up. Fudge. Fudge! I'll tell you why in a second. That's a temple. How is a temple in Uasiotto? Uasiotto. Is that a place that would like a temple? Not really, no. 200 ducats for an innovativeness. I am ahead of time on mill, which means I will be able to keep my innovativeness for a while. Yeah, I guess I do it. So what did I do wrong? I have a mission, an agenda from my states to have a province in Wisconsin. And that's why we declared the whole war. And then I gave all the Wisconsin provinces to my subject. I really wanted to stop warring. So there are two options here. I can just take a piece of land back. Right? I can say, I don't know, give me... Would I be able to call this place? Apparently, right? Not 100% sure. But I could ask his Boko to just give me Oskawikaki. I don't need a core even for the mission, right? I think I can just... I could have just passed some time to get the mission and then gave it away. I just didn't. Will fail if the following all provinces are not my core and not owned by me. Anyway, I need one province. Just own it. So I could go here, Spoko. What is it? Seize land. And then seize Meskawaki. That would make them so unhappy. I didn't even mean that. I meant Oskawaki, but I can't do that one. Oh man. I like how they are like, you gave it to me. This is mine now. Screw you. Does feel like I have to do another war, doesn't it? Oh man. Osage Atinda Daron and Tears people. Alright, a bunch of small fry up there. Yeah, I think we just have to go. I don't want it. I wanted peace. But my own mistakes made me, well, not have peace. So yeah. Get you there, and then we declare that war. Just like that. Get you in there. Where's my 14 stack here? I think I want you to go north. Smarsa would like to suppress unrest. This seems to be more important. It's worse, I didn't want this war. Gosh darn it. I also did want to subjugate Naughty Shot, who is very, very close to being subjugated. But I won't be able to do that at war, right? No. Start improving on you. You're gonna lose that battle? I mean, ideally hope not. You did. Good. But close. I just sent a person to take off that. Then I think... Ouchie Boo. That's a nice name. I like it. Maybe actually you defend me here once these lock in. And you start going for these capitals. Come on, lock in. There you go. Go to Kentucky. And royal match to Naughty Shot died. That's not great. But maybe with our low... Still lose legitimacy for doing this. That's crazy. I think I still won it, right? I must be very young. I am very young. Yeah. Should be able to cash in on that legitimacy gain. At least I certainly hope so. I did not catch you, but now I will. Good. Let's join you here just so we don't get hit by something like that. Although they probably won't unblack flag. Where are they going? It's unclear. I'm gonna do this. Taking a slightly roundabout route there. Just so they didn't unblack flag in that place. But if they had, I would have gotten them. I control this. Do I dare walk over to... What is it? Ouchie Boo? Yes. Okay. Ooh, I'm also capping on dip. Let's spend that dip. I'm just going to take the tech. Not much of a reason not to. There is some reason. It's not like unreasonable. Which I suppose would be the right term there. Because increased Diplotech increases the upkeep you pay for your fleets. But it's fine to take it. I mean, it's not like a problem. It was this this patch, right, that they changed the that different quality ships actually have different impact on trade, I think. So upgrading my trade boats might actually be something I want to be doing in the future. As much as I dislike doing that in general. Let's go and try to protect some of my land over here. At least. Let's also try and quickly end this war. At least peace people out. I mean, it's obviously a dumb war that we don't want to be in the first place. Never wanted to. You just forget about this army here. Feels like I did. Well, you get to walk to the 13 colonies. See if you can find your luck there. Any point to take the next level? Shipyards are not really what we need. Ooh, but we're doing okay on sailors these days, so we might want to build some more boats in the future. I think we were at a point where we didn't have the sailors for more boats, really, at some point, if I remember correctly. But that seems to be over. Good. I could drop another workshop, but these are not even remotely as good. I think having some money in the war chest is good. Just in case, you know, people realize, or try to realize on that coalition. That's the siege I just won. Okay. So I should be able to piece out one set of folks here. I think. As my voice somehow goes away already, this being the first episode I record today is not okay. It's not okay. Now, one might be tempted to take a bunch of Osagan land, but we're still utterly overextended, right? Oh no, we're not, because I gave away all the land. Right. We had a lot of rebels, this is what we do. We... I'm such a greedy person. It's terrible. I see land, I want to take land. It's just too tempting. It's just too tempting. It's like cookies on a plate right in front of you. What are you gonna do? Not eat them? Ugh. I never get admin tech. I mean, I suppose this is one way of dealing with the coalitions. They just keep warring everybody and taking all their stuff. Then what are they going to do? Let's bring the cannons to bear here. Stack wide more folks. This is such a genocidal run. I feel like it's really mean. Honestly, I don't think I need you folks over here. Not quite sure why I have a 2-stack there. Let's try to not have them die. You're going to Oshega now, so maybe I will not want to go that way. Run! Take my stuff back. Royal Marriage to who? Don't tell me it was not shot. No, right? No, okay. I mean, any royal marriage ending is bad. But if it had been the one in Nantes shot, it would have been very, very disappointing. But I really, really need to take a break here on this expansion. How do I constantly put me into situations where I keep going with these wars, keep taking land? A Tinderwarren. Is it you? It is you. Come on. Well... this is land we could give to our friends. At least in theory. It's gonna be a bit complicated. Because I can only take it in the... yeah, I probably won't be able to actually. Unless this works through Lake Huron. Huron? No. So technically I could take this in the same piece here that I take the Potawatomi land. But surely the Potawatomi piece deal is already going to be a bit... oh, I can't do that. Okay, I assumed I would be able to take this. Fudge. Now... I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I? The fact that I can't take this means that if I want to fulfill the mission of my nobles, I have to take land from my subject here. They haven't caught anything. Which I think means... I would like to take to not take Meskwaki, because it's 21 development. It's going to peeve them off so much. But if I take Ho Chunk, then they can't core the rest. Can I take stuff at war? Probably not. Oh, I can, apparently. I can't seize Ozaki Wakaki because we can't make it a core. I don't want to make it a core, I just want to have it for a moment. I guess what I can do is take Ho Chunk, fulfill my mission, and then just give it back. This is very unfortunate, though. Very unfortunate. So anyway, that means that this is, if it goes to anybody, it's going to Quizquiz. Which makes it a lot more expensive, because I can't take it and then give it to them. It's not true for Sagina, though, for reasons I don't... Why can I call this? Maybe I can core through my subject's cores. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe just wait a bit. Although they haven't even started coring Ho Chunk. But if they core Ho Chunk, I might be able to take this for myself. That would solve a lot of problems. I'd at least give that a go, I think. Although I'm not too big on dragging this war out. It might be what we have to do here. Well, at least I don't love the other option. Guess you can go help out in Ochibu. It's the only reason I can imagine here why I'm allowed to take Sagine away. Because it's not that I'm bordering it or anything, right? If there's any reason I would be able to take Sagine away and not take Mama Sector, except for the fact that my subject has a core here, but doesn't have a core there. Now, it is possible that Lake Michigan is being a B here, and that my subject can't even core Ho Chunk. That I was for some reason able to give it to them, but they won't be able to core it. Which would be terrible. But I have had issues like that with inlands. That's not even inland seas, but this kind of fake bodies of water, I suppose, in the past. So... It's a lot of power to homie people, but shouldn't be much of a threat. My sieges are running, succeeding, which brings me very close to piecing out, which... I mean, why would they not be coring Ho Chunk? Either because of that issue, or because they don't have admin points. Now, Let's assume they're making like 5 admin a month, which is very conservative. How much does this cost to core? Say it costs 100. I don't think it costs 100, but let's say it costs 100. Then 20 months would do it. I gave this to you in June 7th, 36. So actually it's already time. I think they can't call this. I mean, you know what that means, right? Can I get a tiny bit more time, but I'm very, very much expecting that we will learn that we cannot, in fact, that's good. That we cannot, in fact, do what I want to do up here. I don't see any cores happening. It's not that you have claims or cores on this, no. Okay, so what is our potential solution? As I prepare to put another cut in here. What can we do? We can give Mama Sector to the Potawatomi for some reason. Potawatomi. And then when they finally are able to core things, because say we take Barweed Chicken and give it to them, then things will be alright. And they'll just have to live with a ton of overextension for a while. We will also have to take place from our friends here. And that place would have to be probably Ho Chunk. I mean, it's not going to stop their coring, so it doesn't really matter. Is there any trick I can do with colonization? I highly doubt it. I'm really confused by the fact that I can take Sagina away. Because to me that says I can also core it. Although clearly that's not necessarily true. Which would allow me to... It's weird though how the water works here. It might allow me to colonize Maramak. It might not. Which then may or may not allow me to colonize Noquet. Which then would allow me to own this. But that's like a long way to go. I don't think that's where I want to go. Yeah, let's put that cut in here. And if you do have an idea how to solve that, please do let me know. I may or may not be able to read it in time. Either way, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say to me, then please do so in that comment section. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.